Hello and welcome to the stream. We're going to be checking out Ancestors, the Humankind Odyssey. It's an interesting game. It came out in, I believe, 2019. Um, really intricate survival game. Pretty tough. There's really not a whole lot to go on. Their tutorials really don't give you much to go off of, so now we're going to start us a new lineage line here. And what shall we call it? You know what? Since we're starting out as apes, I just automatically think of the Planet of the Apes series, so we're gonna name this the Caesar lineage line. What's up, brother? Told you I was gonna stream this today. Getting this all set up. We'll play it as a first time. I'm just gonna skip the tutorial part of it because it really doesn't tell you much anyway, other than the tutorials just getting in your way and the little screen is getting in the way, especially at the most inappropriate times. So you'll be trying to dodge a tiger or something else, and yeah, that's when the menus like to pop up and interfere with shit and normally end up getting you killed. Alright. So, looks like we got everything lined up here. Caesar is the lineage line. We're going to play it like it's first time. Hidden Waterfalls Oasis Settlement, which is the standard starting place, I believe. And start out as playing a male with a medium clan size. And they pretty much don't identify the species at this point. So, let's get this loading. Yes, I know. I will come get my laundry when I get a chance. In the meantime, I'm playing with my monkeys. Don't bother me. This will take a little bit here. Get that initial load in, let it get the game set up. Hopefully they start us out with a decent setup here. Now this game, it's, even if I had turned on the tutorial, it doesn't really leave much, or doesn't really give you much as far as the information. It's very, very limited. It's basically a fuck around and find out game. No, and of course, here we go. We get to experience the initial video that they give you here, kind of give you a little introduction to the world that you're going into. Big shout out to Panache Digital Games. They've made an excellent game here. I'm really liking it. Really, it was kind of hard for me to start a new game to start the stream, but I wanted to start everybody out from the beginning to see where I started out at, because I've gotten my other save that you might have saw on the screen there, Prime. I've made it a decent way. I've actually evolved them once. Which, anybody who's looked into this game, or if you haven't, to let you know, the purpose of it is to eventually evolve your species into human. Oh, they said right there, good luck, we won't help you much. They are not playing right there at all. go. Woo! Africa, 10 million years ago. It was funny, they show those little white monkeys in there. I have yet to see one of those. Of course, I haven't explored super far either. It's dangerous territory running around. Oh, as you see. Just give you a little insight into all the different animals here that you could possibly encounter. I guess is what this video is doing. Those black saber-tooth are no joke either. On my last save, I literally had one that I kept encountering, and I had like 4 spears stuck in his side, and he was still walking around. Yes, I know the loading screen, but this is the intro to it. You only got to go through this once. See, now here's the primates that you'll actually end up playing. I don't know if they call them primates, or I forget what they call them on here, but it's really a fucked up introduction to the game too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this part is shitty, and I've encountered this. Those big fucking eagles. And here we are. Now that your parents have been murdered by a big ass eagle, we start out as the little baby. Now you see all this, the fangs and the glowing eyes around you and stuff. That's what they call the fear of the unknown. Babies are susceptible to it anytime outside of a base camp. Use our intelligence here. Stand up, look around. There we go. Found us a hiding spot. You can also use your senses. You have your sense of hearing. There's nothing really to hear right yet. It's still the beginning of the game, so it's not really showing anything yet. Oh, we do need to, let's take that hiding spot and remember it. Come on, little monkey. Don't get washed down the river. Come on, you can do it. Reach the side. Shit. Okay. Come on, little monkey. Just gotta get to a safe spot. Now the adults experience this fear of the unknown as well too, but it takes getting a little further away from your home base for them, venturing into territory that you don't know. The elders in the game, which would be the older monkeys, too old to reproduce, they don't really experience the fear of the unknown. Alright, ooh, we gotta intimidate right now. I don't know what's over here. There's something over here in our camp, though. What is it that is out here? There's our sense of smell here. Now you see there's growing neuron. We'll get to that here in a minute. Trying to explain what all that's about. kind of identifying. There is something dangerous here. I'm not sure what it is. I wonder if it's doing that. Maybe it's doing that because of the baby. The baby's in trouble. Okay, so we can hear it out here hollering for help. Let's go ahead and use our senses here. Always want to stand up. That'll help increase your mobility and eventually get your primates walking upright. Now. Alright, now we see our little hearing icon down here. That's our little monkey down there in our hiding spot. We gotta go rescue it. Hear him over here. Here. Comfort the little fella. Let's see, at this point, if I'd have left that tutorial on, we would have been overloaded with the tutorial shit just popping up, being in the way, and it's more annoying than anything. And they really don't help you much beyond this original shit anyway, so it's pretty well useless. You just gotta figure it out. Or, I mean, YouTube can be your best friend at sometimes, or at some points, because other than that, it's really a figure it out kind of game. Even when it comes to fulfilling your food needs. When you first start out, like we are here, we don't know what's good for us and what ain't. What could be deadly. Let's see. It's gonna be hard to get over this ledge. We might want to make our way down here and jump across to this tree. Whew. Long drop. And I'm sure, as you'll end up seeing at some point in the stream, you definitely can take fall damage. You end up breaking some shit and causing your monkey to move really slow, and it takes a while for him to heal up. I call them monkeys. I guess it's not the correct term, but hominid, I believe, is what they're labeled at this point. No. Now we got that little green circle in the middle. You see I just filled back up. So the total, I guess, diameter of this, of that circle is your overall health. The green just filled up, when it filled up the green, it means that's the amount of like stamina you have available. As you run and shit like that, you'll see it start to go down like that. Now that will decrease and become limited depending on your circumstances of how hungry you are, how sleepy you are, and how much water you need. Got a little cutscene here. So, ooh, we're back. You made it back safe. Where's your mom at? Oh, she did. She laying in an eagle nest somewhere. Shake that monkey, let me see you get low. There's some ugly ass hominids, apes, whatever. Alright. So, just playing like a first timer, it will give us these little goals here. Build a sleeping nest. Now, as you see though, it said build a sleeping spot, but it does not give you any kind of clue as to how to do it. Alright, so we just picked up a rock here. This is what you're going to have to do with basically everything, every resource, food that you encounter in the game. You're going to pick it up. You're going to hold down square to inspect it on PlayStation. I'm sure that would be, what is that? X or something like that on Xbox. I don't know. Who plays Xbox? So now we see that that's a granite rock. Of course, there are more of them over here, but at this point, we are unable to pick up other stuff or transfer hands because we just don't have, we haven't learned it yet. You end up evolving their neurons and there's three senses: the smell, hearing, and what you're able to see and observe, as well as your dexterity, being able to use both hands. You learn construction, how to do tools, defensive mechanisms. There's a bunch of it. I'll show it once we get into that menu. In the meantime, now the only reason I know what I'm going to do right here is it's wanting us to build the sleep spot, as you see. Doesn't give you a clue on how, but since I have played through it before, I know we're going to need to go over here and grab some of this grass. Of course, inspect it like anything else. That's going to tell us there. We got a new tool discovered. Not exactly a tool so much as a resource, but let's go ahead and drop that there. Grab us some more. Add that to our pile. Add that to our pile. Keep building it up here. I believe in the beginning when you're first starting out, it'll take 4 of these. Okay, see there we've matured a neuron, motricity, which that's your motor skills, basically. Learning how to be mobile and use your body to do different things. Okay, now that we got 4 there, as you see, it'll give us the option to start construction. Now you want to make sure when you're starting your construction that you are standing where you want that built, because once you get it set, you're just pretty well stuck with it. Now, this looks like a good little spot right here next to the rocks. Go ahead and start, and we're going to jump on it until it magically turns into a bed. We've now got a sleep spot. Discovered a new action, which again, when you learn new actions and abilities, it unlocks pathways to others. And so you have to do this these different things, and in repetition, because it takes a while to build those motor skills up and learn it. So go in here, give you a little picture of what we're talking about. Now this is very, very basic as we've just begun here. You have your different abilities, your neurons that develop as you do things and learn new things. You kind of see the pathways in the back there. It just kind of gives you a little hint at them. But when you first using those abilities or those different senses, as you unlock them, it'll pop up with this where the neuronal growth is complete. Click on that to find out exactly what it is. So this is going to be our range for detection of odors and sounds will be slightly increased to give us a little more range on what we're able to smell and hear. Over here. Alright. The growth is complete, but we do not have enough energy to unlock that. And that's one we're going to want right there. That's going to give us, this one here, I know from playing before, is going to give us the ability to switch hands. And that, in turn, allows us to manipulate things in crafting. Don't have to spend any energy to unlock that one, because it's kind of an automatic thing. Over here, I do know. Let's go ahead and check out our water source. Inspect it. Oh, I hit the sensors button. Stupid. Forgot to long press that. You got a long press to inspect. And if you watch carefully, your ape's reaction to whatever you're trying, be it a food or something else, you can kind of tell by the way they react, whether it's negative or positive, whether it's going to be good or bad for you. But, as with a lot of the stuff on here, you have to try it to metabolize it, to get your body used to being able to intake it. Here we go. Got this here. I know this is horsetail. Can be eaten, or after we get some motor skills going here, we can actually grind that up into a paste to stop bleeding. So it is a good medicine. I am going to drop that right there. We're not going to eat that. Get some berries of some sort. Oop. You'll see it has that kind of the fear of the unknown smoke going around everything until you learn what it is. Ooh. Tommy berry. Now here's the deal with this. Alright. Yeah, it's a berry. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh! Apparently that Tommy berry has some drugs in it. Because now we are, I guess, intoxicated from the berry. You'll run across different things like this that will do that. Honestly, even though it makes it all kind of fuzzy and stuff, you don't want to roam outside the cave or anything, or the safe zone right now. The settlement, I guess is what they call it. Because you're obviously impaired. That you don't have any skills to really do anything yet at this point yet, so you don't want to be wandering out anyway, but you want to let that run its course. It's going to take a while. That little white, as you see the little meter kind of fading down on that thing in the left hand corner, once that fades down to the bottom, it'll go away and then you'll be good. But you have to metabolize it, because it's the only way you can get your species to be able to digest those things. Let's go ahead and, while we're here, ooh, we have us an adult female, and she is fertile. Of course, I'm playing Nog to start with. He's already coupled up, and they have 2 kids. So what I want to do, let's see, this could avoid me having to deal with this intoxicated thing right now. We'll let this monkey ride it out, or this ape ride it out. Here, the single adult male. So we'll go ahead and just switch over to him. You stay there and trip. And we are going to get to one of the most basic things, or necessities in this game. That's the one that's paired up with that other one. And that is procreation. Alright, so we got us a single female here. Go ahead and do a little grooming. Try to butter her up. Oh, Gotta be quick with that timing. Oh yes, while I'm thinking about it. Another little tip I picked up via YouTube. Audio cues are very important on this, so you want to make sure to have your music volume down to at least 25 or so, maybe even 20, because if not, there's a good chance that you'll miss your audio cue. Audio cues are big in this game, especially when it comes to being attacked. You don't want to miss them then. You want to make sure to have that music volume down. There we go. See, now we're hitting it right. That bonding go up. Got us a couple now. Over here, that bed that he worked so hard to build just a minute ago. Go on, lay down. Yeah, alright, we a couple now, Big Mama. It's time to come do the deed. Where you at? Get over here. Oh yeah. And like I said, well, you're laying kind of funky on that rock. That's just weird. Come here. Hold on. You just gonna lay like that? Is that how it's going down? Yeah. There you go. Get comfortable on the leash. And let's get down to business. There we go. Now we got a new pregnancy. Each of the females can have up to 2 children apiece. As I showed you, you pair up with them like this, do the mating. Once the mating gives you the once the mating's done, it gives you the option to go ahead and give birth. A little trick I figured out too: if you have multiple females that need to be bred at the same time, you can actually breed them, because when you give birth, it skips ahead like 15 months, I think. But so if you go and mate your different females before actually having one of them give birth, once one gives birth, because that amount of time has passed, so the others will also give birth too. You don't have to go through that process individually. It actually saves you a little time. But in this case, we only have the one female right now we can breed, so let's go ahead and have that baby monkey. The babies are key. You need to have them on or near you to get the neuronal energy to do your upgrades. Basically, it's like they're observing you, and so you get that energy and you're able to upgrade your abilities and then pass that on to the next generation, and so on and so forth. Oh, look at him growing up. You can hold down your center pad on PlayStation and actually skip past that, like I'm getting ready to do now, because as I said, you can have 2 babies apiece. Have our second kid here. This time we're not going to watch the same old cutscene. I'm just going to hold that down and skip it. And now we got the babies here. We can piggyback them. One on the front, one on the back. You want to keep them with you. I know it may sound weird, even when you're out traveling and venturing through the dangerous territory, you want to have these babies on you. That's the only way you get your neuron energy, which is basically like XP, I guess you could say. Doing actions, especially new actions you haven't done before in their presence, it gives you a nice little major boost. Down in the right hand corner there you see the circles. So the outer circle, that represents basically like the perimeter of your camp. The dots inside, the ones at the top, represent your elders. So we got 2 elders up there, and then you got your 3 on the left hand side there, which represents your adults. So we actually have 4 adults because I am in control of one, which is the center, the very center. That's me. So we got 4 adults, and then you see there's the little orange attached over here, going to the or the line on the orange ones on the bottom. The lines going into the center. Those 2 are attached to me. Therefore, that's why the lines are going in like that. You see on one of the other adults, it also has a child hanging on it as well. Just one of them, though. I don't know if their other baby is roaming around here somewhere. The more babies you have around, the better as far as getting that energy. Once you actually get your clan to the point of being able to defend themselves, then I would suggest having like another one of your adults tag along with the baby on them. That way you have more babies in your presence when you're doing these actions. Other than that, you're just going to be wasting your time. And I actually did that when I first started out. I went out without any babies. I wasn't really getting any experience. Alright, let's use our senses a little bit. Just kind of start developing some stuff. Smelling around. We got another ape over there. We see our monkey here is still kind of drugged up. Still dealing with that shit from them berries. We got more horsetail there. You see, it'll identify more than one if they're really close together. It'll identify multiple ones, so I don't have to go and actually scan that other one. Kind of color coded too. You see the yellow point, or yellow representing I guess non-edible points of interest. So it could be other hominids or actual locations. Can also do our hearing. You see the hearing symbols given off by the different animals. Listen around here a little bit. We know what they are, but it's not going to hurt doing this because it helps develop those senses by using them. See? We just matured a neuron. We can also use our intelligence here. Look around. Yeah, we're just hitting it off good here, unlocking all sorts of neurons. Again, if I hadn't played through this a little bit, I haven't gotten real far. I've only gotten to one evolution on it on my other side, but and that was actually with a couple restarts, just because trial and error. I ended up, it went rough for me, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, those triangles, those are points of interest. Obviously, it's not right there in the ground. It's further out in the map, down lower than where we're actually at now. Kinda just got my guys sitting here for the moment. So the rain, if we get out there, you might have seen that little status symbol that dropped in there before. It was the little snowflake. Obviously means it's cold. So yeah, at this elevation, this particular part of the map, it's not real warm when it rains, so you want to kind of stay out of it. It'll drain your stamina a lot quicker. And go ahead and look at our evolution here real quick. See if we get that. I think we got enough energy to unlock. Ooh, oh, we got a couple things here. Let's see. Okay. Sound detection increase. And odor detection. Now this one. This is the one I highly recommend starting with. This is what I was talking about, being able to switch hands. So that's one I believe, like, I didn't have to spend any. I don't think I had to spend the energy. I just automatically connected. I might have used a little bit there. That center here, this brightness in the middle, that's actually your neuron energy, and as you do more things, it'll start expanding that circle in the middle, coming out to fill to this outer circle out here. But normally mine doesn't get that high because I tend to spend them so I can continually upgrade. Yeah, the ability to gather all clan members. Hold down circle. I can gather all my clan to have them follow me at once. That'll be good for time if it gets, or when it comes time to relocate. So obviously the starter location is not going to be your ideal location. It's safe and relatively safe, but not a super large amount of resources, and you're going to want to get out and explore and find. There's a lot better areas, way better areas. I haven't even explored a bunch of this map yet, but I've still discovered quite a bit of it. Actually, no, I don't think we have the neuron energy. Nope, not quite. So we're going to have to do some things. Alright now though, because now we've unlocked that ability to use both hands. Go ahead and inspect this here. We know that it's obsidian. Now, here's where that switching hand thing comes in handy. So, switch hands. We're going to grab us another piece. No, you gotta hold down to alter, and then R1 you're gonna hold down as well to alter. Now this is another one of them audio cue things you gotta listen for, because if you wait too long to let go of that and you swing too hard, you're gonna destroy that other piece of obsidian or rock or whatever it is you're trying to work on here. See, just like that. Didn't intentionally do that, but prove my point. Right. You got to be real quick on that release. As soon as you hear that audio cue, and as you see the screen kind of light up green on one side, red on the other. But yeah, you want to be quick on that release. You'll see the little chips flying off, so you know you're doing it right there. Boom. Alright, now let's switch that into our other hand and go ahead and inspect that. We've made our first tool. An obsidian scraper, which is very, very handy, honestly. Alright, let's go ahead and we got our scraper in our hand. Go ahead and get us a stick here. These are going to be crucial to your survival as well. Oh, that rain is loud. This is really coming down. Okay. You know what? I'm going to drop that stick here because I'm going to show you there's two different ways to do this. So, we'll go ahead and drop our scraper right there for a second. Let's go ahead and inspect that. I forget sometimes. You gotta inspect everything. Okay, got us a dead branch. So again, with the being able to change hands here, as we change hands, we see it now gives us the option to alter. Open here, same with audio cue. Boom. Stripped it. Now switch hands again now that we've stripped it because there's now something else. Stick. So we're gonna inspect it. Alright. So as I was saying, there's more than one way to skin a cat. Let's go ahead and drop that stick there. And I think that's our scraper here. Okay, so switch hands, go ahead and grab that stick. Now we got our scraper, and so there's more than one way to do this. The scraper is actually a little bit more effective. Oh, gotta hit that audio cue. You know what? I think I got the wrong one. Hold on. Yeah, that's just a piece of obsidian. Let me drop that. And let me grab the actual scraper. There we go. So a regular rock will do it, or rock, obsidian, whatever will do it. But if you have the actual tool, it's way more effective. See? Now we can sharpen it. Go ahead and switch hands there. Alright, got us a sharpened stick. First weapon. Now usually, or once we get down the line and we actually unlock the ability, what is wrong with you, Nog? Oh, you can change their names too, yeah. But once you unlock the ability for them to be able, for your clanmates to be able to defend themselves, you're going to want to make some more sharp sticks and arm them. For now it's pointless because they won't even defend themselves. Alright, so got that out of the way. Go ahead and show real quick. We're going to want to set this. Go ahead and drop our scraper right there, because you can't have something in both hands if you're going to lie down. And we're going to go ahead and sleep a little bit here. And that'll help fill that meter all the way back up to green, as long as your food and water are filled as well. As you see, the monkey has dreams. Found the dreams kind of show stuff you might encounter in the game too, if you pay attention to it. Normally don't need to sleep this long, but I'm going to go ahead and make it back daylight. As you see, after a sleep, it'll tell you where your needs are sitting, your food, your water, your sleep. The bigger the green circle, the better. Looks like, alright, so we got a good rest. You see there's still a little light red ring around that circle. So we're gonna go ahead and put our stick down. Try some water here. Yep, see, as the yellow's going out, that's usually the way you know that need is being filled. Now we got a green ring, which means we're all good on that. Alright, we're going to pick our stick back up here. Again, if you're gathering any kind of food or anything like that, you're going to want to have one hand empty, which is kind of hard to do because it's nice to carry around that scraper rock and your stick. That way, in case you have to use your stick, it's one-time use. If you're stabbing something, then you will have that scraper in your other hand, so you can automatically get another dead branch and get you another stick prepared to defend yourself again. Or sometimes you might end up dropping the stick if you're dodging an attack, especially if you're early on in the game. You don't have the ability to hold on to your stuff reinforced then. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this. Eat us some berries again. Probably gonna make us sick. Yep. Only way to do it is just go through it though. See, this stuff won't affect him as bad as you begin to metabolize it and he gets his body used to it. Alright. Said it was a bad idea to go outside of your safe zone like this, but I'm not gonna wander too far out here. We're just gonna come out here and use some of our senses. Let's see, there's stuff there that we need to go investigate. That's what the question marks are for. All stuff we don't know about because we know nothing at this point, really. That already have the question marks in them I've already looked at. Let's see if there's any smells out here. What is that hearing? Anything out here? Nope. Alright, let's make our way over here. See, this bush is one of the things we want to inspect. Oh, do I still got some of that food in my hand? I guess I did. Oh, I have a horsetail in my hand. Oh, there we go. See, that gives us a little bit of the broken bone protection. That's pretty much fall damage protection is what that boils down to. Oh, he's inspecting the stick. You don't need to inspect the stick. You already know what that is. And apparently we can't inspect this bush quite yet. Really, fire's not hurting us. There's some really thorny looking shit there. I mean, from what I can see through the blur. What was that noise? Okay, so there's that. Gathering spot. Okay. So we got a liftable rock here. We do have a spear in our hand. We just want to be careful not to break it. There we go. What do we got here? Oh. We're about to make this guy's day worse, I think. So yeah, pretty sure those are mushrooms. He's gonna have a rough first day, or second day. No, African blue roundhead fungus. Blue, bright color, probably not good to eat. We're gonna do it anyway. Oh. Well, they got rid of the effect from the other berries. That's interesting. Did make us sick to our stomach as well. Oh, okay. So that provides resistance to the other stuff. And it's making us sick to our stomach, but we'll get over that. Rather have an upset stomach than be all incoherent. Looks like we got another liftable rock here. Oh yeah. If I am correct, that should be basalt. Also another handy rock to have. Yep, basalt. Okay, so let's go ahead and drop our stick here for the moment. We're not too far from base, so I feel safe doing it. So, we're going to alter this. Oh, oop, got to be careful that basalt's not common. It's so easy to break the basalt. Damn, and that was the last one too. Okay, well, that didn't go as planned. We do have some, I believe this is granite here. I believe that's granite. Oh, let's try. Ah, that sucks. I believe these are. This should be just granite, which will make a grinder. That'll be good for making medicine. Oh, that's more basalt. Yes, we got lucky on that one. It's even better. So the basalt is really good too for you know what, since we're right here, we're not that far. I'm gonna go ahead and take this basalt back into the base of the settlement. Okay. We're going to put the basalt right over here. Unfortunately, I mean, you're primate, so, like, you're really not going to be out here You don't have a backpack or anything like that, or any way to carry extra stuff, so just gotta carry a couple items at a time. Actually, alright, so there's 2 more pieces of basalt there. We're gonna go ahead and drop this scraper with our stick and just get our basalt, get both those, and run them back. Any other time, if you were anywhere away from base, I wouldn't recommend doing anything like this. Always want to have a weapon on you, but alright. Let's add that to the pile. That one as well. We got a couple, 3 pieces of basalt over there. Really kind of happy to have that. There's another liftable rock right there. Is that more basalt? Oh, we can inspect it like this. Yes, it is. Well, looks like we'll be making 2 more trips. Unfortunately, this is kind of part of how it goes. There's a lot of grind to this game. It's definitely good to stock up on the resources, though. This nice little pile of basalt started there. It's probably gonna get cold while we're out here. It's gonna rain on us. Yep, see, I knew it was gonna get cold. Alright, basalt in each hand. No. Where is it at? Another. Pretty sure there's a beehive around here somewhere. Tell you what, though, while we're here. Oh. There we go. There's a little pile of sticks started. Uh-oh. The monkey, is he really tired right now? Wearing him out. I'm not used to running around like this. Got our granite there. Now we have one more rock over here, but I'm not going to run that back. I'm going to go up here. Inspect this. Another coconut. Go ahead and shake the rest of them down. Alright. Now that we got that, go ahead and that is a broken coconut. And that gives us the drug protection as well as poison protection. There we go. Don't need it anyway. Put that rock there. Alright. So let's go ahead and go back out here and grab that scraper and our sharp stick. That one we already popped, but I did see one over here that I missed. Well, what do we have here? What is my dude doing? Is he asleep? What is that? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna drop my scraper right here. What is that? Ooh. Oh, it's a precious stone. That's awesome. Alright, so that gives us a guard from the fear of the unknown, the way I understand it. From the symbol on that, that's what it looks like it does. It only, that meter only ticks down, though, while you have it in your hand. So, let's save it. I think I'm going to save that for an expedition. We're going to leave that in here. That was a good find. damn good find. Alright, let's go ahead and grab my scraper back. Okay. Do a little looking around here, make sure I ain't missing nothing. All unknown shit until we actually go out and look at it. Well, there's all sorts of unknown shit out here. Since the smell ain't got much going on here, so... Yeah. Might be a good idea before we go anywhere. Get us some sleep in here. There we go. Get up bright and early, get us something to eat here. We're able to eat more without getting drugged up. Getting there. Oh. See? We're able to eat 3 of them before we start feeling that full effect. And we're good on food anyway. We'll be able to metabolize that, and it'll get better as time goes. You gotta inspect that one. This is that one that gives you cold protection, I believe. I'm gonna leave it here though, because you can actually grind that up into medicine and they get way more out of it. It'll barely give you like 25%, I think, of protection or protection bar by eating it, but if you grind it up and apply it, then it gives you 100%. So definitely worth the time for grinding it up. All right. Oh, my guy's all drugged up. I probably shouldn't go exploring. I don't know. Oh no, I have a little more neuron energy. I might go see what abilities we can add. Get up here and make sure there's no Alright. I was gonna say, I think there's a bee's nest up here somewhere. Oh no, I hear it. Man, that drugged up shit. Where is this bee's nest at? There's the beehive. Okay. Now I hear that gem up here. It's the only thing I know that makes that noise. That's another precious gem here. gotten lucky so far with that. 2 precious gems, that's crazy. Alright, so now let's go ahead and drop our stick for the moment. We need grab one of these. There we go. New tool, a natal grass. Yeah. Okay, so there's our beehive. Might get stung in the process, it'll be alright. Actually, didn't need to walk across the water. Go ahead and set our honey down here. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right. I left my scraper up top. Oh, we're here. Drink up, little monkey. Alright. And actually... go ahead and see what we got going on here. Definitely want that ability to transfer to another hand while moving. That'll help come in real handy. Ooh, what do we have here now? To drop something while moving. Okay. Increase our range on our sound. Oh yeah, I got some of those neurons really firing off there. Nice. All right. Got 4 reinforcements so far. We have 4 kids. I'm hoping before I try to do a generation jump, I'm gonna try to increase that, which means we need to find some new tribe mates. I'm gonna go out here. I forgot. I did not go get that scraper again. We're just gonna have to rough it out here, I think. Let's see if we can't find just a rock. It might be random. I am going to check over here to see if there's an extra ape or something over here now that I've increased my hearing range. So make sure you stand up. That's all of our people. Whew. Smelling around here. Okay. Coconut. More coconuts. More coconuts. There's a hiding spot. Yeah. There's something over in that tree to explore. Be careful on the ground, especially this early in the game. All this stuff to explore. I do not want to get too high, because ooh, ouch. Oh yeah, that hurt. Lucky our ape didn't die there. Pretty roughed up. What do we got here? It's apparently a good food to have. Poor guy. Yeah, he's hurt pretty bad. And yet we're still forcing him to climb these trees. You know, we might... I might just let him sleep it off a little bit up here. Oh, looky there. If only you could sleep off a break like that in real life. Wow. Alright. Let's do some looking around here. Anything we see? I do want to go find that place. Now we got that marked on there. Trying to stay up in the trees here where it's the safest. Is that bats? I think it is. That's a first. Well, I'll be damned. The Sister Arches. All right. Buffing up that neurons. Slowly getting its intelligence and motor skills and everything else developed. Definitely a grinding game. I'm not even kidding about that. More of that K-pop fiber. Holy shit, that stuff doesn't last real long. I guess that's why there's tons of it around. Alright, well, we ventured a little ways from home. What your issue is there, buddy, but you better get moving before you mess around and get eaten. Water source. No plants there. Yeah, I might go hop down there. Go ahead and eat some of that. Get some of that fall protection in. I hear something. My dopamine level ain't going off yet, so. Alright. Oh, there's definitely something moving. Oh, that's that green mamba. Connect those senses, that way we know what it smells like. Alright. We need to go investigate the suspicion spot. There we go. Intimidate that guy. There we go. Send him packing. Inspect this real quick. Got a crayfish. Go ahead and eat that. Probably gonna make us sick. Yep, but that's okay. Gotta learn to metabolize it. I know it's strange that even though something's bad for you at first, you gotta try it anyway. It's the only way you can get your generations to build up their tolerance for it. They gotta be able to metabolize the different food sources. Go way up there to that. Boy, that's a long climb up. Funny, we just discovered this. This is actually where our camp is at, but oh yeah. Inspect a meteorite. And we're going to drop down because I do not want to be that close up to... I do not want to be that close to that eagle's nest at all. Alright, and there's our encampment. Okay. Check our evolution here. Yeah. Mimic actions. Long range detection. Oh, that's the range of detection anyway. Quality of food. Odor. More smell. Definitely want to do that. We want to be able to detect more things using our senses. More distant things. I do know this is going to unlock a path that we want here, so... And then, let's go ahead and do this. Yourself a little further detection. Alright. inspection of the quality of the food. It's going to be kind of crucial. And I think if we can do this one. Yeah, there we go. Give them the ability to mimic. That's going to help us. Go ahead and increase that range on smell too. Now what did this give us up here? I didn't see that one. Stand upright, walk few meters. Yes, we definitely want that. Looky here, boy, we're just all over it with this motricity. Oh, and a carrying ability. That's gotta be a game changer. We only have 4 reinforcement points, so that's... We're definitely going to have to get another mate. But for now, I think we're going to go ahead and call this a wrap for today. Let our monkey get in some sleep here. And we will catch you guys next time.